everyone, we're here today again on the Feed the Beast Horizons mod pack. I'm Thuswinburn, and I'm here again with JChug89.
Hey guys, I'm JChug.
Today, as you can see, looks like we are not in the tower anymore. We're in a little hidey hole, and that is because we have found a new place to live. I'll show you guys on the map. It's our own island, and it not only is an island, but it is a sacred forest, which I was looking for, and there's no taint nearby, so we are good to live here. And across the water we have a village, which is very awesome. And not too far from that is our tower off in the distance there. So yeah, super excited about this location. I got a lot of stuff. I have a lot of ideas I want to get done on here and what we can go through. So sounds like J-Chug just got killed by a creeper. Where is he?
Outside.
Yeah, we got a bit to clear out and stuff. Today I wanted to actually get started on some ARS Magica if we could, so I've got some stuff together. J-Chug was just mining down in the caves, getting some Vintium and some of the materials we'll need to actually get started. So, it is raining. I'm gonna go see if we can sleep, and then we will get started on our little adventure. Sleep. Can only sleep at night. Okay, well, looks like we will make the book inside. So yeah, if you guys didn't know how to do this already, I'm just going to show you how you go about making a book for Ars Magica. So what you want to do is find...
Let's go up here.
Yeah, let's just go up here to a good spot. Not really a good spot, we'll just go down here. The little wide open spot right in front of this bed looks good to me. So yeah, what you guys want to do out in the world, you'll find this really light blue looking water, and that's the essence from Ars Magica. And then what you want to do with that, usually it's like a 2x2 pool you'll find, and what you want to do with that is throw a block down beside the pool, or bring a bucket back like I did, and oh thank you, I already had one, but that's okay. Throw a block down like I did, or bring a bucket back of the essence, and put a picture frame beside it on a block, and then you'll want a book as well, and you stick the book inside, and then what's going to happen, as you can probably see on my screen, is it's going to pull a lot of the essence into that book, and it's going to convert it into the Arcane Compendium, I think it's called, which is the Ars Magica book, which will therefore tell you all the stuff you need to go through about how you go about getting your first spell and whatnot. And we'll take a look at that in just a sec. Any minute now. Faster! Oh, damn. I broke it. Whoops.
Start from the beginning.
Sorry, guy, being impatient. Next time we'll just punch J-Chug. Didn't think I was gonna play. I was holding shift, that's why. Or I wasn't holding shift, I mean. Okay, so that'll draw in all the essence, create our book eventually. And as soon as that creates, we'll look at that. If you actually just want to go smelt up some of that Vintium, only a few pieces to start with. So we actually need to get a grinder. We haven't really got anything established. We don't have any way to double our ores at the moment. Oh, there we go. As you might have saw there, it changed into the arcane. What is it called? Before I botch the name. Ooh, I've unlocked the secrets of the arcane. So yeah, when you make the book, you unlock a mana tab and a what do they call it? A mana tab and I don't know if you can see the number, which is my level, and a something else. I don't remember the name at the moment. So yeah, here's the Arcane Compendium. So here's all the guides. It kind of walks you through how it all works. So we'll take... I'm not going to read all of this, but I'll just kind of pause on the page for a second. If you want to read it, you can pause and take a look at that. So there is a config to change all of the where things are placed on your screen, which I'll show you quickly how that works.
If you could pass me a picture frame or whatever.
Apparently I can't type it in. What is it again? AMUI.
Item frame.
Okay, so there you can see all of my things there. So I like to move my power bars over to the right side of my screen and place those with my XP bar. Well, I like to leave my XP bar actually just above my armor and health there. And then these are positive buffs. So like if you have a beacon active, they will make it so that you can see like all your haste and whatnot, all those buffs. Erling in our Feed the Beast, not Feed the Beast, Technical Beast server, we actually figured that out. So, or he did, and because I have a lot of buffs on my Technical Beast server that show in the middle of the screen, which are quite annoying. So I just take those and move them behind my mini map. So yeah, that's how you move around stuff. I'll get out of that. We'll move on here quickly. And spell components are basically to show you how to like how the different various spells work once you create an Oculus, and just tells you the shapes, components, modifiers of each spell and what you can combine with them and stuff and all that. And gaining magic levels, basically you gain magic levels by making it your first spell and using it effectively. Like if you're to make a projectile spell, you need to actually hit things with it instead of just spamming it in the air. It doesn't quite work that way. And whatnot. And what else here? Yeah, there is dungeons and stuff. I've actually haven't experienced one of those myself, so I can't get into that too much with you guys. I'm not too sure about those. I actually haven't found one. So, and then there's just all this stuff. So what we're actually gonna do, yeah, if you guys want to look at all this, maybe I'll include something at the end, just showing you each page. Probably not, but you guys can take a look at that when you make this. There's quite a bit to go through. And we're actually on a different update too on our other server on the Technical Beast, where you actually have to unlock things one by one to see that information. Oh, J-Chug's making another book. So, what I usually like to do is get a crafting altar made, which is under the structures tab, and crafting altar. So today we have witchwood, so we're actually going to make it out of witchwood stairs. And basically how this works is the better the material, it adds to the effect of your spell that you make, which in turn makes it a little more powerful. The more aspects that you have, or the more effects you have on the spell, the more powerful you will get. You know, like more powerful your spell will be when you actually craft it. So we're going to make it out of witchwood, which is +3 effects, and then we don't have very many blocks. We'll probably, I'll have to check to see if we have enough gold, but we might put gold blocks on top of ours. So I'll get started on that. Yes, we do. No, we do not. So we'll probably make ours out of lapis, and then I'll switch it out for gold or diamond or emerald later, just to get started. So I'm going to cut and
the book isn't working.
Get my stuff ready. You gotta wait. I can see the particles.
I know, but I waited 4 times and it the flash, and then it just had normal book.
Oh, weird. I'll look at it too, maybe. Maybe you need my magical powers. Anyways, guys, I'll cut here and get some stuff together, and when I'm ready for the crafting altar. See you in a minute. Okay, and we're back. I think I've got most of the stuff ready and a spot to get started with our crafting altar. So I just wanted to show you guys how you make the various components. So we'll take another quick peek at the book. So what you need is a crafting altar, and which is right in the middle, the crafting altar block itself. Then you need your caps. So you need 5 blocks of the various types it tells you for the corners and then the centerpiece. And you also need a lectern and a lever and magic wall, and then whatever you're going to make it out of. And we're going to make it actually out of witchwood, and then probably cap it with lapis blocks, because that's all we have at the moment. So I don't think I have the lapis blocks, so let's grab those. And the crafting altar is simple. Everything's fairly cheap at this for ARS Magica. So it's just a Vintium dust and a stone gets you the crafting altar block. And then to make the magic wall, it's 1 Vintium, or wrong there, backwards. 1 stone and 2 Vintium gets you the magic walls. And then we need to make a lectern, which is, I believe, 2 planks and slabs like that. No, that is a table. Let me look up quickly. Oh, no, even cheaper. 3 slabs and 1 piece of wood. There we go. And I think I got my logs. So yeah, so we decided we're going to build it out here. I'm just going to sleep quickly. So it's a daytime. J-Chug's getting a lesson too. He doesn't know very much about ARS Magica.
Yeah, I'm a noob, guys. You'll soon figure that out.
Yeah, I'm not super into it. I just know very basic as well, so he's not on his own. But I know enough about the beginning steps anyways to get started. So yeah, we're just going to make it. So it has to be 5 by 5, and I'm actually just going to recess it into the ground here. And we will probably get started on our first spell. So yeah, you just place your 5 by 5 platform and leave the middle one free because we're going to put a one of our blocks there, which is going to be the lapis. And then you just go 1 in. You can also look at your book for all this as well, but 1 in on each side and then 3 high. Then you cap it with your lapis block on the 4th block high. Then you want a stair at this height facing up like that. And then basically the same thing on the other side.
Isn't it too wide?
No.
Oh, no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong spot. Sorry.
Lag there or something. And grab that back. And put our stair and our other plank. And our magic wall can go in. 3 on each side. Basically, you throw some stairs in between here as well. Up underneath. Which I forgot to do in Erling's video yesterday, and we couldn't figure out why it wasn't working, or the other day. And then last but not least, our crafting altar. Oh, not last. Our lectern, and very last, our lever. There, and now we have a functionable crafting altar. So what we need to get into next is we actually need to make an oculus, which is under items, I believe, blocks. Yep, oculus. So I need 3 stone brick, a glass, 2 coal, and a blue topaz, which is fairly simple. So I'll just go grab that quickly. Sorry about that, guys. For some reason, my game decided to close. I don't really know why. Probably, I think J-Chug may have found a bug. He decided to stick his arcane compendium book into the lectern and decided not to like that. So anyways, where were we? I think we were making Oculus. So let's look at that again. Under blocks. Yeah, 3 stone brick, a glass, 2 coal, and a blue topaz. Let's grab that. Yeah, and then fortunately we were at our tower and got a bunch of brick. So it's nice that we have that on hand. Got some glass. And where's our coal at here? Some coal. And our blue topaz. So there we go. We have our very first oculus. So that's going to allow us to access our spells. But as well as that, we're going to need a inscription table. So let's grab that at the same time. Wow, my My blocks are going insane on my book. So basically it's just like a table you'd make in Thumbcraft, plus a parchment, a torch, and a feather. And then I forgot to explain about the parchments. The parchments basically allow you to make your spell at the end of each spell. So I will show you that when we decide to make our first one there. So, I don't know if we have any paper. I don't think we do. And oh, luckily we have just enough sugarcane to make some. Definitely need to get a reed farm going. So we've got our paper. Basically it's just a piece of paper. To actually probably make 3 of those for now. And then we go parchment, torch, that, slabs, and a feather. There we go, we got our inscription table. So let's just find a nice home for this. I'll stick it right here. This looks like a good spot. I'm happy with that.
I don't think it likes me making those books.
Oh yeah, and this is our little enchanting area, if you haven't noticed already. And this is where I like to dance to our music. Anyways, back on topic, before I get distracted with my ADD. Let's just stick our Oculus there. So now, we have our inscription table, which is going to allow us to create spells. I'm just going to take that out because it's really loud. Listen to that in the background later. So yeah, this is going to allow us to make our spells, and this is going to allow us to level. So when you first make this, you'll start with 3 blue points, and you get to decide what you want to go into. So basically, you want to select your first one. That will unlock a secondary way for you to go. So I usually like to go to with self, touch, and dig. That's my personal preference. Basically, this is going to allow me to dig blocks I normally wouldn't be able to without having diamonds and whatnot. Basically, it's just an easy way to level as well. So we'll go through this really quick. So basically, you take yourself, drag it down to this light gray box, and you take your touch. So that's going to allow me to cast this on myself. So the self up means that you'll be casting this spell on yourself, and touch means that any block I touch or player I touch is going to work on. And dig is basically just just like the word for mining. And what I like to do is name my spell, because if you don't, the book's just going to say spell recipe created by Thuswinburn if I take it out of there. And another note, don't take your book out unless you're completely ready, because once you touch it, it's going to enchant it even if you're not finished putting your spell that you want in there. So I'm just going to name it Dig for now, because afterwards we can rename it and choose a fancy little picture to go along with it. So there we go, we've got our first book. So I just named it Dig by Thuswinburn, as you can see. And we'll open it up here, and it's going to tell us what we need on the second page, which is usually a pain. Of course, we need some neutral essence. Lovely. Okay, so we need a clay, an alm, a feather, vintium dust, iron shovel, raw fish, lesser focus, orange rune, and some essence. So most of that's not too bad, except for the essence, which isn't even that bad in itself. It's actually going to allow us to create, which is what I like to go with, a nexus. I like to go with the light nexus. There's 3 different kinds of nexus, or nexi, however you want to say it. And basically the light nexus is the cheapest, easiest method of gaining your essence that you are going to want to use for your spells. It's just, as you can see in the picture here, block of quartz, topped with a different block for your cap. I'll probably be going with the gold because we have 4 gold blocks, fortunately. And there's different ways to go about it. The light nexus basically is a free nexus that you just make it, and it draws essence from basically the light. It doesn't work at night unless you use moonstone caps, and then that way it works at night if you go with the moonstone caps. But it doesn't work during the day. So you kind of get to pick one or the other. And it's free, whereas the essence nexus requires that light blue pool underneath, like this stuff down here that I showed you earlier. That it requires that to be underneath it within 10 blocks, and then we'll draw the essence from that. I'll actually just shoot over to the next couple pages here, and you can read that if you'd like. And the Dark Nexus, which is cool, I actually built one of these with Erling on his server, or on our server. It was quite funny last night. We were making these. So yeah, if you want to look at those, you can pause and take a quick read. But we're going to go with the Light Nexus, so let's get that underway quickly. And then we'll gather the other stuff for our spell. What else did we need?
Where's that slow fall one?
It's under... You're gonna go self, I think. Self,
Yeah.
and then it's
Self.
the one on the left.
Delete.
Yeah, you'll get once you level, you could make that one, then you can level up to get the slow fall below it.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, let's grab our other stuff. So I need a clay. Let's grab the feather. So I need a feather. 2 Vintium dust, which I think I have on me. Yes, I do. Iron shovel, a raw fish, lesser focus. Well, I'm going to cut here, bear you guys all the boring stuff I'm about to do, and I'll drop back when I'm ready to put up the Nexus and have all my materials together to make our first spell. So I will see you in a minute, guys. Okay, everyone, we're back again. I think we're ready to get our first spell underway. So, what I'm going to do is place my book in there. And I have all the needed ingredients, except for one of these alms. Just wanted to explain about these quickly. Grab that. But basically, how you find these alms, usually they're by witchwood trees, and you can get the witchwood saplings. They are, well, for me anyways, they've been quite rare, and you can plant them, and then they have a chance to grow these alms beside them. So if you are looking for these when you're going to craft your first spell or whatnot, you do need to find one of these trees to find the alms. So let's get started here. I'm going to grab my stuff I need. Oh yes, I also forgot we got to make a nexus, so let's do that quickly. Basically, I will just go right here with the wrong block. Sorry, one sec. Didn't even notice that was chiseled quartz. Do we not have normal quartz? Yes, we do. Oh, poop. And I forgot to make the white chalk. That's fine. That only takes a minute. One. So we go here. And right here. And then that's where our block will be. You can make that whatever underneath. I'm just going to make it white for now, just so it's not grass. You can put any block there though, really, but when you have to right click your chalk that I'm about to make, and then that will make the nexus, which will draw in some essence. So cap these
We need
with gold, and then let me look at the book here. Where is the chalk?
We need another rack for it.
Items. Do we need another rack?
Yeah, for the arcane ash.
Lovely. Well, we do not have netherrack.
So,
I will be right back. Well, I decided that I did not want to walk back to the tower, so we're making J-Chug mine some obsidian for us, and we're going to go up to the nether and check that out, I guess briefly, and get some netherrack so we can continue our spell process. But J-Chug should almost have 10 by now. Guessing he does, because he's running away. Now we're gonna go back up and make our portal. I don't even know the way back up.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Found J-Chug. Let's follow him. See if he gets us lost. That is not the right way. It's this way.
It is the right. Oh, there we go. I got lost.
Follow. Lag spike. Just fell back down. Okay, let's find our room where we're gonna put it in, which is just up here. Somewhere. Where are you? Right here, yeah. Just throw it against one of these walls.
This is a perfect wall right here.
We'll let J-Chug construct it.
Yeah, since you seem to construct it different every time.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I don't have a sword, but that's okay, I've got an axe.
I have a feeling we're gonna die.
Yeah, I've never actually been to the nether
Oh,
on this pack,
wait.
so
I'm not.
let's
bring
check
my-
it out.
I don't want to bring the diamond pick.
Oh, it's too late now.
Oh,
you
I
escaped.
left.
It says you're here.
Oh, apparently I'm
Yep.
here. And I almost fell into lava.
So lovely. We're above a lava pool, it looks like. Okay, let's just get some nether rack. It's laggy, everything's rendering in. Oh, what's this? What is this?
Which?
This
Where are you?
thing? Hive block.
Oh, I don't see you. Oh,
Nether essence.
but there's honey inside.
Hive block. Interesting. We'll have to check that out after, but not really ready for the nether at the moment. Just wanted to come get some, what is this plant? Burning blossom. Of course, I got that on fire.
I don't even see you.
Ooh, we got some flesh on the ground.
What is flesh?
Have no idea. But I'm just gonna grab a few more of these. Oh. Erling messaged me. If you guys saw that, say hello. I'm gonna go back, make our arcane ash, and then we'll make our first spell.
Do we have marble?
I don't think we do, actually. I was gonna get some of that as well. You can grab that if it's some there. Don't get any of the nether ores unless you want to explode. I have angry pigmen after you.
No, there's none in there. But we need marble for it.
What else did we need? I think we needed soul sand, right?
We need paper, flint, 1 piece of clay,
No.
1 bone meal. We need 2 pieces of redstone, 2 glowstone.
For the arcane ash, what is it?
We need actually 2 stone.
Oh,
2 normal stone.
Okay, yeah, okay. I
I thought
remember.
we need marble.
Stone, glowstone, netherrack, and that's it.
Stone.
That's true. I think it's probably backwards. Oh no, I did it. Okay, so I need just one of those for now. I've got some more stone in there. Cook that up. We'll get the rest of the components together here quickly. Okay, finally we are ready. So let us go place this down. So as you can see, this is the center of my nexus, and all you want to do with the white chalk is give it a right click. then you can see all these little particles actually emitting, and what they're doing is they're drawing in the essence from basically everywhere. No particular source. It's nighttime, so it's actually not going to work. So go sleep quickly, and then it will actually start drawing in actual essence, because it only works during the day. Hence the name Light Nexus. So we will sleep and do our first spell. Did you have those blank runes on you? I gotta make a bunch.
Yeah, I have some.
Okay, I made
14.
I got 4 on me. So there you go. You can see the particles now actually drawing in the essence. So it's working. That's good. And now we're ready to get on with our spell. So what you do first is, in this actual update, you have to read the book to know what to do with this first spell. It'll tell you to throw in a blank rune, but in the actual version that we're in now on the Technical Beast server, it'll include the blank rune and the spell parchment in the actual recipe itself, which it doesn't in here. So for whoever doesn't know, what you do is now to get started is you just throw one of these blank runes in, and as you can see, it'll now tell me to place an alm in there. So I'm going to not do that because I don't have any of my stuff on me. God, so unprepared. Eat my fish. Go grab my stuff quickly that I threw in the chest back here.
I got the spell parchments.
My feather. And I think that's all I needed. J-Jug will give me my spell parchment, and we will be good to go. So, throw the alm in. Now I want some Vintium dust. So I usually just stand here and just toss it in like that so I can see. Now we go on a lesser focus. Now this is the fun part. I actually prepared this for you guys. Kind of. We need to actually make a crystal wrench. So, I should have done that already, but as you can tell, I am very unprepared. Because I got distracted with going to the nether and getting netherrack. So basically we just need a desert nova, a blue orchid, 3 iron, and a Vintium dust, I believe. Probably have the order wrong here. Let's just take a quick look, because probably doing it wrong. Something like that. So there we go. Crystal wrench. Ah yes, I'm doing it totally wrong. There we go. So now this is going to allow us to draw the essence from the actual spell. So this little symbol here means essence. So now what I want to do, I believe this will work since it's close enough, is you right click the Light Nexus, then you right click the crafting altar, and that's going to connect the two, and then you flick the switch, and apparently not. So it looks like they are not close enough, which is very unfortunate for us. Well, in that case, gives us another chance to make something else. A mana battery. So let's make a quick mana battery, which is fairly simple. Oh, perfect. We have another arcane ash, so I don't have to make any more of that. Just some Vintium chimerite, which is this rainbowy looking stuff. So I think the recipe was just like this. Yep, mana battery. And we will grab just a redstone for now, because it does need a redstone signal to draw essence into it. But when you are connecting it to the altar like I just did with the crystal wrench, you'll have to remove that power source. In other words, it will not it will not work. actually just put that flush, because then I don't need a lever if I'm going to do that. So we'll just go like this for now. So that is 0%. So as you can see, it's going up with the redstone signal, 1.60%, which actually should be enough essence for us to get this going. So now I'll actually right click again on there, and then right click the altar, flick the switch. It's going to draw the essence it needs. There we go. Now we get to move on. So a Vintium dust, a feather, fish, a clay, my orange rune, iron shovel, iron pick, and last but not least, my spell parchment. So now I have created my first spell. So we're going to take a look at that. So basically you just right click, it's going to open up this menu, and now I can rename it to, I don't know, meat hoofs. And then I can pick whatever picture I want. So we'll just pick this flaming green thing. No, let's actually pick, let's pick the claws. That's what we'll do. That's a fitting picture since we'll be digging. So now, as you can see my blue mana bar on the right there. I'm going to click this. That's going to take some mana as well. And as if you notice too, my number went up to 2 in my inventory, or above my inventory there. So now I'm level 2. And if you look again down at my mana, you can see that my moon is like a half moon. That means that this spell requires more mana than it normally would as if I changed it to the crescent moon. And you do that by pushing C. You may have that configured to something else, so you might want to remap it. But you change the moon shape basically by pushing C. Now this is going to cost me less mana, and then I can use it more when I want to use it. And it's leveled up again. So then after you do that, now you can go into your Oculus again, pick, see I have one more point to spend, so now I can go pick something else either under utility. I can pick some mana regen, which I probably will do because mana regen is always good. And yeah, so that's basically how you get started with ARS Magica. Sorry it was a bit derpy here and there, but that's the general concept, and probably get into it a little more, have a little more done. I didn't show you the Magitech staff. I'll look that up quickly. Basically this allows you to look at how much essence you have in here. See the battery says 1.40%, so it drew basically 0.40 to allow me to use the essence for that spell I needed. So then if I put the redstone signal in here, it's going to take, as you can see the line there, it's going to take the essence from the light nexus that it's drawing and put it in the battery. So now I'm up to 2.6. And that doesn't tell me an exact number, but if I were to right click it with the Magitech staff, it would tell me how much actual essence is in there, which I'll probably just show you guys another time when I actually make it. So yeah, but I think this is going to be it for the episode here. Yeah, it was a bit derpy, and next time we'll probably get into clearing out a bit of our island, like these trees and stuff. Maybe get a little base out there because I want to get out of the cave. That was just a temporary while we were moving stuff, exploring and whatnot. And yeah, if you liked the episode, give me a like, and if you want to subscribe, great. If you want to see some more stuff from us. And yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Have a good day.